ayo, aye. Yako, ayo.
Happy New Year, Journey Unfolded family. Welcome to a brand new year we stepped into by God's grace. Some of us entered this year with excitement and big expectations. Others entered quietly, carrying questions, unanswered prayers, and things we survived last year. But one thing is certain, we are here, and that alone is a testimony of God's faithfulness. As we begin this year together, I want to encourage every heart that is still believing, still hoping, and still holding on. Today's episode is called When You Question and Still Believe. When you question and still believe. I may not know what you are going through or what you've already survived, but I do know this. Our God is a good God. He loved us so deeply that he gave his only son so that we know him, glorify him on earth, and would spend eternity with him in heaven. And we were able to laugh because he first loved us. When faith feels weak sometimes, life presses so hard that all you can manage to say is, God, I want to believe. And hear this clearly today. That is enough. Don't stop wanting to believe. That desire is the spark of faith. When you read Mark chapter 9 verse 24, it says, immediately the father of the boy cried out, saying, I do believe, help me overcome my unbelief. So you see, ask God to help you to overcome unbelief. God is not offended by your question. The faith journey of Habakkuk. Habakkuk questioned God, he waited on God, and then he worshipped God. So you see, you cannot have a chapter 3 kind of faith without a chapter 1 kind of question and a chapter 2 kind of waiting. When you read Habakkuk 3 verse 17 to 18, it says, although the fig tree shall not blossom, neither shall fruit be in the vines. The labor of the olive shall fail, and the field shall yield no meat. The flock shall be cut off from the fold, and there shall be no herd in the stalls. Yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. So you see, you cannot have a chapter 3 kind of faith. That is chapter 3, what? He worshipped God without having a chapter 1 kind of question. Chapter 1, he questioned God, and a chapter 2 kind of waiting, and chapter 2, he waited on God. I do not have all the answers, but after working with God, all I have learned is that I have worked with him through enough yesterdays to trust him with all my tomorrows. So as we walk into this year, ask yourself, do I want intimacy with God more than comfort? Do I want closeness with him more than a problem-free life? If yes, then never stop wanting to believe. Remember, you don't need all the answers to walk with God. If you are questioning, keep trusting. If you are waiting, don't give up. And if all you can say is, God, I want to believe, that is enough. Choose faith over fear and never stop wanting to believe, because even in the dark, God is still good. If this message blessed you, please like, subscribe, and share with someone. Thank you for being part of this journey. Bye.